Alright, back again. Continue. I just needed some gue and a nap. Hi, Mulas. Hurry, get first. Oh, I need to turn the game sound up again. I need to turn the headset on again. There we go. Good job, Mulas. Alright, I was so fucking tired last time. I did see another cryo thing, didn't I? I don't know. What are you up to, Mulas? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a ball of ice. Also known as a snowball.
Goodness, how the world has changed.
What are you?
Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Are you friendly? Oh, nope, not friendly. Oh, you're all aware of me now. That look like the weird bear things in... Oh, it's still looking at me. Just without the moon. What does that mean? Oh, I'm cold. What are you? I don't know. I still haven't run into the flowers I need from for low shore. Okay, I can climb snow somewhere. I like snow. If you didn't know, I like snow. I am not built for winter. For summer, fuck. I'm not really built for anything, regardless, but... Oh. But I saw the chest!
Not to be sniffed at.
What are you? Huh? What? Now you snow. Why do I have to give... What do I get out of doing that? Let me cook. Okay, have fun. Oh look, it's Pokemon. Oh, that was... What? Interesting. You get to empty your backpack, that's what I do. I'm sure some other people can use what I don't use. I have never tried my backpack getting full of materials. Only like sword and artifacts. Weapons and artifacts is the word I'm trying to use. Where does that go? Pew! Oh. Eh. Alright, let's go to where we need to go. You will come across various prime-eyes constructs fabricated by other travelers while exploring this night daily. You can choose to reinforce a prime-eyes construct created by others so that it remains for a long time. And if you find a prime-eyes construct helpful, why not leave a like for it too? In construct detail, you can also enable the option to send your prime-eyes construct to others, as well as other prime-eyes construct fabricated to others to appear in your world. Okay. That's not what I want to do. What? Why was it not equipped? What do you mean I can't cope? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking confused. What the? Okay. I didn't even know I had 2 guns. Are we just...
We really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
Yep.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of
Which
Sviatla
mountain?
Dovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Also, hi, Cassie.
Look,
I cannot punt
Snezhnograd's just up
the
ahead.
Paimon. That was fast. Also, the little Paimon on the window. The Paimon doodle. That is balls, I guess. But Also, Cassie, what are you up to?
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnegrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarni.
Look! They have really funny-looking hats! And those ones are
Paimon,
about the
that's
same
rude.
height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No
Is Flint a
wonder.
Snegovic?
We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
I mean, they're cute. I just have questions. Hello, Callum. Congrats on the second. Harry, someone, get out. Yoink. Going up. What in the Resident Evil is this? This is literally a Resident Evil elevator.
Each time the snow falls.
To the left is the
Where are
market of
you?
Zolny. They sell everything
Well,
there. You can often find some
I guess
nifty
I'll have
little
to get that
trinkets.
later.
To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Ah! No! Really? Why? Is it right above me? Oh, that was annoying. Don't run me over. What does that mean? No message where?
Look! They have really funny-looking hats.
Oh my god.
And those ones are about the same height as Paimon.
Why?
But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
I guess that's a winged villa.
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon
Just
can
staring
really
through the
see it
abyss.
now.
I didn't even notice this guy before. We'll try this again without falling out. Thank you very much.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Oh, are these the ones? I think so. Oh. Normal what? I can see clearly now. Isn't it? Ah. You're right. I'm stupid. Ay. Just give me the flowers, good damn it. I'm just gonna climb all the way up in case that's something hiding. You saw the film? Okay, well, that I'm not no. Vince, please. No! Fucking hell. Are you for realsies right now? Well, if first you don't succeed, cry. Turn around. Bruh.
Wow! Snezhnegrad is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left. Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarni Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarni. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Huh, kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Podvorye restaurant is right this way.
Oh boy. Why are they all scratching the head? The big ones. Oh, let me go. Activate this one. Oh, it's up on that.
Can I get you anything?
I don't know, can you? Interesting.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
We are in time press. The sooner you recover, the sooner we can start exploring.
You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Tsaritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
Yeah, that was our main goal in coming to Snaya.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. Right. And when we left Nagcry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsas' grand plan. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Glupov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'll be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already.
I thought we called him Child, not Tartaglia.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nagcry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha! Come in!
Very
Hello,
sound.
I'm Dr.
ding
Luneva.
wolves.
Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
Oh, hey Trigger. I mean Trogger. You weren't here earlier, but now we're here. The Toddest, the Triggest. Here we are. Once again. Tidn't. You're not gonna stream today? I wonder. Maybe I missed it. I lost my streak on Callum somehow. I thought I kept up, but being out and about and busy, I lost it. Time went away. Freaking mood! And then I decided to take it up because I was falling asleep. For no reason. Ready for X-Fight! I totally remember which episode we saw, but we'll figure it out.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're a Fae, I presume?
Then you're not very good at your job. Well, maybe Paimon should just fucking tell us what she is, because I am still asking. Life being life, temperature being temperature. What is low temperature, high temperature?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
How do you not know? Where do you come from? We fished you out of the fucking ocean and you never told us anything other than you know a lot about Tibet, but not that much. Sorry.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
Just because I mean...
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human,
But you can fly.
right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we? More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
Oh. Explains a lot.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold.
Test result touches you. What a test. Uh-huh.
I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
See how it goes for the next few days, I guess.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
As all I get the lessons I feel Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think it's a good thing. I no longer care where the game goes, just play it occasionally. I mean, I think it's also normal to fall in and out of interest of stuff. And sometimes you go back to it, sometimes you have a break, and sometimes, you know, I think it's normal. But it also, you know, fine to, quote-unquote, care less. It will give you more peace with some things. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't not care about everything, right? But, you know, everything in moderation. Took a couple breaks from it for the years. Yeah. Keep your peace. Wait, oh my god. Why did you... Oh.
Take care.
Oh yeah, I'm playing on yeah, peace. I'm playing on computer because I am taking part of the PlayStation Blackout stuff. So that's why you can see my desktop once in a while, because Genshin is annoying about being... Oh, say hello to a dog back. Pewter? Pewter, yes. So it's basically just like... I mean, probably won't do anything, but you know... I cannot not use my PlayStation for like, you know, a week. And yeah, hopefully it does something. Because Sony / PlayStation taking some odd decision choices in the last couple of months, so here we are.
You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
That also means I'm not gonna play Subnautica the next week, because I played that on PlayStation. And yeah, well, so I'll be playing something else. What? I don't know yet.
Alright then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Thank you.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
Well, I guess.
Alright, time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Oh, now we call him Child. Ugh. Just looking. I feel like we used a little bit different model. Yeah, that's true. But I've seen most of the sea lion looking ones. There. Shh. I thought you could sell me stuff.
If there's anything you need, please let me know.
Clefable appears as a Pokemon. Restaurant. Wait. Oh, what the fuck was this? Oh, yeah, you are, what's her face? What are you doing here, Seleno? Oh, it's you, traveler, just running around for our pals. They want to escort the precious human's daughter back to the countryside for the regular treatment, that's all. We haven't set out yet, so I figured I'd stop by Sapulian to pick up a few things. Linnea rarely gets a chance to come to Snesnograd. It's only right I bring back a few souvenirs for her and Jack Frost. And anyway, the capital is far too loud for my liking. It's impossible to find any peace here. She's right to stay away. Yes, that is the thank you. I just had a moment of, you don't look like an NPC. That much, I guess. Oh. Whether you're taking adventure, hunting for treasure, or tracking down a nemesis to hone your skills, the guild is ready to trail. Oh. Well, there are differences here and here, as you've seen the land of Snaya is vast and its weather and terrain challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in commission. That is where the Prime Eyes Communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commissions directly from the field instead of trekking all the way back to us. As for your remuneration, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will also arrange to have it sent to you through various means. Various means, you mean? Please don't worry about the Adventurers Guild and ensure that you continue to reap the rewards of every adventure and commission you take on. Whether you're in hot and passionate Nutland or ice-cold Snaya, the Guild will always be behind our adventurers. Enjoy your adventures, traveler at Astra Abyssosque. A wondrous Prime Eyes construct given to you by Catherine. It appears to be based on a blueprint of recent provenance, and that has yet to become popular to common in Snaya. Now with this construct, you can get in touch with the Adventurers Guild headquarters in Snaya and talk to Catherine even when you're on a train. Use this to turn your quests and collect your rewards anytime, anywhere.
Add Astra. Add Astra.
Oh boy. Where are you? Hmm. Oh, there you are. Oh, look, and a space pen. Why is the fence there? I'll take offense to that.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, they the snake. That's a bridge. There's one under the bridge. You wanna take me down, Jack? Let me down gently. Ah! Hello, Caleb. Thank you for the braid. You done with? Oh, what was it? Space. Yep. I remember the game. Ah, Mass Effect. Right. It's in space. That's close enough. The reach containment of the
He
world.
who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander
Where you
through
going?
Nod
Also,
Cry on a
joy.
misty
Thank you
night.
for the raid.
The march of the wild hunt
Ah,
will be
fucking
sure to drag him into the darkness.
What you looking at? I mean, nope. I couldn't. I thought I could activate it.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
I know they want to see
Might
me.
I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Having the child to Taklia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here.
I guess it'll
You
soon
don't
be
just show
over.
up and land a meeting with the Harbinger.
This is Naya.
But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
You're actually gonna ask him? After slightly awkward wait outside the...
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer. Even
Is
if
Peter
you
back
two
time?
are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules.
Hey!
You'll make life easier for both of us, hmm? Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
Still mad that they gave her a mini skirt. She could just have a regular skirt. God damn it. I mean, it looks fine. It's not it. It's just like unnecessary.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
You already guessed it was me, didn't you?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example.
What's with the person that's sitting on the floor? Or on the ground? Inside? You can just see them.
On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
What? Why?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Oh, there's another one sitting too. Hmm. Ah! Just looking. But I'll probably stop around in an hour. And then I'll see if it'll let me do the side quest. Not the side quest. The event. This pipes. Underground. Pretty. Wow, it doesn't even have walls, just sitting in the cold.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
Counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vetcha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vetcha these days. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
Can someone please give child a jacket that fits?
That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu's situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime.
The Leo situation? Which part? The noses? We fought him at some point.
Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops.
I was about to say, was it with the fake visions? But that wasn't that in a Zoom?
He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the Rooster, Pulcinella, and Regrator, Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because it is a need to maintain a balance of power. Nemesis. What's the tickle?
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth.
Oh, that was what that guy's name was.
I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
You sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information?
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room.
Also ice cream when it's freezing cold. I don't judge. I would do the same. I'm just,
Having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
Confused. What? There's always screaming inside. You're right.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine.
The chairs are so big. Why?
You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
But I mean, you just before we left, you said you said giant chairs, exactly.
I just don't understand. That's all. Anyway, do I really need a reason?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right?
Right.
I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
There are some big faces now. It's literally every fucking chair. Like so many places, the dimensions don't match.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
I didn't pay attention, Trigger.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
It always is.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
I owe you.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Thanks.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorye restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Mose. Am I supposed to take the train? Oh my god, stop already. Where are we going? I think. I was right. Good. Give it to me. Are we stopping here? I guess I'm deciding to stop here. Did we go all the way? Oh, I guess we did. And then it goes wherever. Dick? Oh, like I'm not sure. Why not?
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh, again, there was it. Oh, you are the the things. The thing. Another mining town. Some Brazilian carrots. That's odd. What is it? What is this? Some kind of invite? It's an invitation. Same as it. The department, take a look. Mrs. Paulina, Grand Duchess of the Snegoruchka, is inviting whoever's holding this invitation to attend a wedding. Those who wish to attend the ceremony may present this invitation as proof as that they have been invited. So this wedding is being held at a house of something up on the snowy mountain. House of Hesperides. Hesperides? Yes, it was once home to the sovereign who ruled over Snegovic. As for Paulina, that name does sound faintly familiar. Paulina is the princess of Snegoruchka. Might be tied to the Goggles past too, most likely. Let's go check out this princess wedding then. I guess we just picked up a side quest. A modest invitation always seems to find its way into the hands of the right recipient. With this invitation, one may journey to the house of Hesperides, atop the icy peaks of Snezhnaya, to attend the wedding of Paulina, the princess of the Snegoruchka. Cool. Chest.
They weren't
Check
exaggerating.
first.
This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go.
Easy peasy.
Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Okay. Got time. Also Pokeball. Wow. No, it cured. Oh, I see that over there. Those art exhibition jobs are always such a headache. If there's one thing they're good at, it's turning a simple matter into a whole problem. If anyone can just take care of this job for me, I'm more than happy to give them all the career honors I have received over the years. When you talk to me, as you can see, I'm currently suffering through the pitiful paid job dressed as art. I have here a job from the people of the Master Exhibition in Snezhnograd. You can never say no to those. Oh, here you are. These Snezhnograd jobs, even though they're always technically demanding and pay very little for the trouble. If I were to say no, they'd say, "Oh, but Sakaya, this work is the only an artist here design like you can take on. We can't trust anyone else with it." Artist, after all these years, I finally understand that prime eye sculpturing is nothing more than a job, so I'd rather just treat me as another ordinary designer. And you know why? Why? Because in the time I spent merely working on the structure of a work of art like this, I can easily find 5 ordinary non-art jobs that pay exactly the same each. That does sound like a bad deal for you. That's right! So whenever I get a job like this, saying popular among us prime-eyes designers come to mind, art or full belly, that is the question. If Paimon has enough more, art is always an option, okay? Oh, in that case, I propose that may interest you. If the two of you can help me position the next block of prime-eyes, I'll gladly share half the payment for this job with you, and even relinquish to you the title of artist-tier-designer. That is to say, if the two of you are willing to spend some time helping me complete this job in the name of art, I'll provide you with material compensation in addition to the immense psychological satisfaction you will undoubtedly gain. As for me, I'll be free to take on all the jobs with the time you save me, and thus fill my belly. Wow. Traveler apparently thinks you said material compensation. We do have a little expertise when it comes to art, yes? Wonderful. Then you are absolutely the right people for the job. Eh? Am I supposed to understand that 3 is from the top? And 2 is from the front? And 1 is from the side? From the front? Fuck. Oh, where was the thing to look at? No. Oh, wrong one. Am I right? Fuck, I'm good. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so great. Oh, wonderful. I see that you have completed the work of art. Here's your payment. The other designers around town who are probably also... Oh, yeah. Mired in art making. Right now, if you want to earn more pocket change, you should take a walk around. Yes. I'm so good at stuff.
Not to be sniffed
Twisted
at.
back. Totally not, you know. Whatever. Really? Thank you. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, I could just take the road.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Where did it go? Oops. Beautiful. Where was the other one? There. Stop being distracted, Ted. You could do all this later, Ted.
Tsaritsa, preserve us, please.
What?
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Do I fucking know you? Oh. I don't, but... Wow,
It's
that's
too dangerous
practical
here.
close.
There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Doesn't really look like work uniform. It looks more like you're ready to dance. I have questions.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
How do you know that's one? How do you know that's a monster? Asking for a friend. I am the danger.
Careful. Something's moving.
Doesn't sound very big.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Didn't look like anything. What? Why am I certainly electric?
Let's begin. Crystalline Adagio.
Oh.
Stay back!
That is a nothing burger.
Lightning flash!
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Oh, interesting. Because they made a stellar team for you? But I guess it couldn't be a stellar team if it was 2 eyes. Wait. Stellar conduct. I don't know shit.
I see them. They're right behind the monster.
It's
The
a
monster
tiny
seems
little...
very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
It's just a little guy.
Together. Parada.
Thunderclap!
Crystalline Adagio. Let's begin.
Looks like an owl spiky. Did it just get bigger?
Shadow me. Pirouette.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
We're missing a person, wasn't it? Or maybe it's behind me.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, yeah,
You
it was
should be
behind
safe
me.
now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This.
Oops. I didn't do that.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes.
Okay.
It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
Stella. And a bitch. Oh, look, we're back in the loaf, but. Woo! Almost dropped my drink. Very convenient, and these things just wanna, you know. Big sword, okay.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a fucking sword!
It's back?
Guess it has family.
Instead of mole people, it's O people. Owl people. Wow, I can't believe they gave us a free sword. Question mark. I mean, she could have, you know, not worn heels. Oh, imagine if we could change through
Get out of here.
our elements. Can only the traveler use it? Ixaphane's blade. You obtained the special weapon Ixaphane's blade deep within a cave. Its origins remain a mystery, and the further details may only be uncovered through further adventures. Okay. Traveler's path. Oh. Yeah, only for the travel. I mean, at least the things only work for the challenge traveler. I mean, yeah, everyone could use it, but not everyone gets the thing. You enhance your XM blade after using Cry to awaken, connect to the Statue of Service Naya. Each Statue of the Seven is an icon bless the X-Veins blade once, enhancing its power. So I need to go back. Pokemon! Oh, hey. I can't go in there, can I? Nope. Oh, I see. One of those things for reasons. Is there no way up besides climbing? Interesting. No direct way, at least. I was about to say. Oh, you won't let me climb that? Really? Really? Up you two then.
everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name. Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name.
My name. I'm a traveler. I'm an adventurer. I'm both, really.
Alright then. See you around.
Will we?
Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
That's not how ballerina shoes work.
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa.
Which I heard people talk about on the internet. It's like, So why is she working with the Fatui too?
On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
Uh-oh.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
We killed her.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time. Since first, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward.
Joy.
That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
And in the meantime, the people here just have to wait?
Yup. Nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
Bureaucracy. I think. Is that what it's called?
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
What? What do you mean? I guess I can unlike something. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that now. child.
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Lajdovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Why are you always yelling?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.
Right, so this affects you directly, hence my question. I was distracted for a second, so I didn't get to the first part.
The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone.
Right. So what is it? What is a grand plan, supposedly?
But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems.
No, does it have something to do with the heavenly principles? And the quote-unquote gods?
Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vecha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella.
Really?
I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vecha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look.
Do we know whatever her plan is actually good?
But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Sviatlo-Lajdovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives.
You're right,
Maybe
I don't.
You've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster.
As she should. Also, her lifelong ambition. She's a god rider on Archon, so she could be like old.
To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this?
Mullus, what did you say no to? Nope to, because I forgot what I said.
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
We don't know her plans.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
They're still right here, man.
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned his name so far, and no details of his experiences. Is something wrong?
But we do know that the third descender was her love, and the third descender got turned into the Gnosis. Is she trying to get the third descender back? That's a storybook. I don't fucking read the books. That would be the assumption. Of revenge, you know? What number descender were we? Book about? Fourth, alright. Not that that means anything, like the third descender could have been eons ago.
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
Oops.
No, it's just... Alright, I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where...
What was the mess he made in Liyue? Which part? I don't remember, it's so long ago. Begging the death of Morax. Yeah.
There was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
The throne?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago.
How long ago?
It's fine. Sorry. I
Is
just
it though?
remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up.
Sure you
Please
do.
excuse me. I should get going.
Uh-huh. Bye. The one where he tried to steal the Geonosis and releasing the Oak God under the water. Steal it, but didn't he trade it? I really don't remember, because yeah, I remember the water monster thing, kind of. And then request the flying palace. I totally remember into it. Yes, Xiangli traded it. The Jade Palace. Something. I'm confused for that. That was after the child tried to steal it. But how did that? Huh? It's so long ago, and they talk so much.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now.
Xiangli had it on him always, the noses. I mean, don't most do that, have that when they have one that. But did Child try to steal it before or after he faked his death?
Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
He tried to steal it after he faked his death? Or like, how did he know he was... More or less, I don't remember shit, I'm sorry. I need someone to give me a proper recap. But it's also like, I'm so annoyed about the information that is not in the game. And not obvious in the game. Yeah. How long do you think I have left of this game? I forget. Oh right, yeah, but I don't want to read. Did I remember to pin it?
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Are they?
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
One last thing. So I met the jester when I first arrived in Snaya.
Already? That was quick.
He seemed to know who Paimon was.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop.
Then who is?
If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
I see. Gotcha.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
See you.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do.
Can you send it on Discord too?
To start with, I should ask Alosha if he knows any way to help Svietlo Lidovka.
Thank you. Oh, I feel like I have to stop here. No idea how much is left. But let me check if I can do this story, or this. I just need to get there, I guess. Morris Pisshock. Thank you, Bolas. Do we have to look through Paimon's face? Surprised it runs so well. Hehe. Oh, you actually stopped. For fuck's sake. For goodness sake, I'm not an adventurer or anything like that. I'm just picking up good for someone. I'm out here as soon as the tunnel blasting done. Well, you know what the creepy thing is? They said that no one has adventured into Urukurov has ever come back out. And who in the right mind would have their goods there? What if this is all set up? What if you get robbed by a bunch of hooligans the moment you get there? Excuses, we are firemen and traveler, we are adventurers, we travel the world. We like to... So, what? We discussed play fiance, if you're adventurer, we could always been long ago, and the train can't even get in there now. I'm just gonna... Its wings, once spread, are so large they can blot out the sky. Its eyes gleam like gemstone, while its feathers dazzle like gold. All who behold it cannot help themselves, but follow it deep into the valley. Me just getting stopped by everything. I don't want to follow her. I want to... Too cute for words. Wait. Where was I? On the other side. I'm gonna get ripped away from my stuff. Cute. I'm gonna remember that probably. Man, these people just don't have doors, do they? Oh, it's cute. I want an owl. No? There we go. I'm not an owl. Alright. Gotta stop here. Thank you, Carla, for the raid. Appreciate it. Let me just check. I'm not tired. And I am not gonna raid because I'm a piece of shit. Anyway. On to that. Yet. I'll be back.